Hi friends, welcome to PPK Pharma Tutorial YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about refractive index. This topic comes under Physical Pharmaceutics 1, B Pharmacy, 3rd semester, Unit 2. If you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe our channel PPK Pharma Tutorial, share this video to your friends. This refractive index topic comes on, it's one of the oldest topic, it's not a new topic. This topic comes in our previous years like intermediate in our 10th class, and now it's also coming, but the depthness will be different, will be there. Now this refractive index will be used in our pharmaceutical, how it is used in our pharmaceutical industries or in our field. Now we will see. Now refractive index, as we know from earlier, when a light ray when a ray of light passes from one medium to another, it shows refraction, which means change in direction. That means when light ray passes from one medium to another, it shows some refraction. That means there will be a change in the direction. That means if a light ray passes from rarer medium to denser medium, it moves towards the normal. That means when light ray passes from rarer medium to denser, it moves towards the normal. Here you can see an image. Here is the normal and here is the plane. Here is the from to, there will be a movement of refracted ray towards the normal. That means rarer, which is known as rarer medium air, and denser medium liquid. When light ray travel from air to liquid, there will be refraction of light towards the normal. And when light ray travels from liquid to air, that means denser to rarer, there will be a movement away from the normal, and this change in the direction, this angle is refracted, that is angle of incidence I and angle of incidence refraction, angle of refraction R. Okay. Snell's law states that refractive index of the liquid as a constant ratio of the sine of the angle of incidence to the angle of refraction. That means according to Snell's law, n sine angle I, that means sine angle of incidence divided by sine angle of refraction. This says Snell's law. Here I is equal to angle of incidence and R is equal to angle of refraction. The refractive index is a characteristic of a liquid. That means this refractive index is one of the character of liquid. According to wave theory, the velocity of light decreases when it passes from rarer medium to denser medium. There is a wave theory. According to this, the velocity of light, the light velocity decreases when it passes from rarer medium to denser. That means when it passes from air to liquid, the light velocity will be decreased. Therefore n is equal to velocity of light in air divided by velocity of light in liquid. Now, as I said, there will be a velocity of light decreases. How it decreases, we'll see in this mechanism. That means when an incident light strikes a liquid, the light photon interact with the molecule, causing imbalance of electric cloud. That means when a incident ray, that means when a light molecule strikes the liquid, means this light comes contact with the liquid, then the light photon, as we know, the light contains photons. These photons interacts with the liquid molecules. That means liquid contains small molecules of water droplets. These photons react with that particular molecules and causes imbalancing electric cloud. Thus induced dipole are generated. Due to this imbalancing cloud, induced dipole will be generated. Since a part of supplied liquid energy is spent, the velocity of light is in that liquid will be decreased. Due to this induced dipole, and also light energy as part of supplied energy is spent. That means due to this some energy will be spent, so the velocity of light will be decreased. The greater the refractive index of the liquid, the greater will be the dipolar induction. That means refractive index is more, then dipolar induction also will be more. This is the basic mechanism why the velocity of light decreases in liquid or when it passes from air to liquid. Okay, now we will see what are the factors influencing refractive index. There are some of the factors which influencing refractive index is the refractive index decreases with increasing the wavelength of the light. That means we know that light contains different colors and have certain wavelength. Like red color light have more wavelength. Like this, there will be a wavelength. If wavelength is increased, the refractive index will be decreased. Okay. Next, the refractive index will be decreased as temperature increased. That means if you increase the temperature, the refractive index of liquid will be decreased. Next, for measuring the refractive index of gases, pressure should be held constant. That means if we need to measure the refractive index of gases, then at that time the pressure should be constant. It's one of the difficult tasks or is one of the factor influencing refractive indexes. Next, we will see applications of refractive index. Refractive index is used to identify substance. That means we can identify the substance by using refractive index, and also purity of substance can be measured. According that means we can do or we can measure the purity of a particular substance whether it is meeting the pharmacopoeia standards or not. We can measure by refractive index. We can measure the identify the substance, purity of substance can be identified, and concentration of a substance dissolved in a liquid can be determined. Let us assume that there is a solution which is a combination of solute and solvent. That means we can determine the amount of substance dissolved in that particular solution can be measured by refractive index, and also dielectric constant can be determined by using refractive index. The dielectric constant will be determined, and also molar polarizing of a polarizability of a substance can be determined. That means the molar polarizability of the particular substance can be determined, and mole fraction of the substance also can be determined without conducting experiment. That means generally mole fraction of substance can be identified by conducting experiment, but by using this refractive index without conducting experiment also directly we can find the mole fraction of the substance. This is the overall refractive index topic which comes under physical pharmaceutics. This question may ask for 5 marks, or combination of two questions may ask for 5 marks. This is the overall topic. If you like this video, please click on like button, share this video to your friends, subscribe our channel PPK Farmer Tutorial. Thanks for visiting our channel, visit and watching our video. Thank you to all. If you have any doubt, comment in comment box, I will give reply to you. Thank you all, and subscribe us and support us. Thank you.